Howdy. Well, as it turned out, I did not come back the next day. Oh, wrong button there.
All right, we're all set. The Baku have been fasting all night, so we should be able to get rid of this nightmare no problem.
And this time I started to do it like this because I just wanted to come here, make a picture for the thumbnail. And I was not even close, not even close enough, I think. There was like no indication that a quest will be there, here. But it just popped up. So I was like, okay, let's do this quest, but then let's record it. And also, yeah, so I got sick last week. I had stuff in the weekend that I could manage still, but I'm still coughing sometimes, so sorry about that. Not intentional, of course. But the thing is, here we are. Sometimes I will like blow my nose. But yeah. Other than that, so this is not even what I wanted to start with. I wanted to go to the Witch's Lodge. So I'm a week behind there, of course, because of this and other stuff happening in real life as well. But let's not worry about all that. Let's do this. It's like a practical stream now. I want to record it. I want to get over. I probably won't be able to keep myself from commenting, of course, or stopping and talk like I do now. You know, sometimes I start to do that. But yeah, my intention is that I want to get to the end, not rush it through it. You know that I'm not doing that. uh, but not like draw it out, not like try to figure out what to do. It's more like what I have to do before this finishes and the other. And I don't even know about. Uh, Columbina might have something to say. Also, there is a thing that I would like to check. I did not look after if it's how I think it is. It's just my imagination is that it might be. So we'll burn that bitch when we get to it. So yeah, let's just continue here. These are the fragments we collected.
The scent matches what we found earlier. Yep, these are the ones. Here goes nothing.
Uh-huh.
Hey! Looks like popcorn is back to normal.
Really?
Finally, I don't feel so dizzy anymore. I remember now. I remember everything. Thank you for keeping me company these past few days and helping Homura overcome her nightmare.
Our pleasure. How did you get separated from Hamura
That was
anyway?
cute.
Aren't imaginary friends supposed to live inside kids' heads?
Uh-huh.
Well, actually, Homura is all grown up now.
And you're not even in her head.
Her work's been so busy and stressful. She can't even sleep most nights. And when she finally found some time to relax out in nature, she had a nightmare the minute she tried to take a nap. I just wanted to give her a chance to rest, so I tried to get rid of the nightmare by going inside of it and beating up all the things tormenting her. But then, I got swept up in a massive storm, and when Hamura woke up, an ominous-looking shard was left behind right where she was sleeping.
Uh-huh. Why don't you have a shadow?
The nightmare fragment.
I mean, oh, of course, he's imaginary.
Yeah, so I tried to smash it to pieces.
Uh-huh.
Popcorn's temper wasn't just the nightmare talking.
No, but it definitely made it more extreme.
But I failed again. Then I got super dizzy and, well, you know the rest.
Well, we got rid of all the nightmare fragments, right? So is the problem solved?
Homura is free from the nightmare, but her psychological state is still abnormal. In fact, the problem could be quite serious. While digesting the fragments just now, the Baku sensed that there was no attempt from Homura to overcome the emotions contained within them, which is a sign of emotional numbness.
Oh, Hyakujitsu Hakushion. Yeah, I forgot about her name. And her. The Baku sensed.
She hasn't given a sincere smile in ages. She doesn't let her imagination run wild like she did as a kid, or think up crazy scenes in her head.
Which is a good thing, by
I
the
can't
way.
encourage her through her imagination like I used to. All I can do is watch her lose her spark.
When someone gives up on seeking and relishing in their own happiness, negative emotions can become all-consuming. And if that happens...
Yeah, but these are two different things that you're talking about, you know. It's not that, okay, imagining things still, like... Using for creativity this like painting, like writing or something, then okay, that could work. But I don't think that that's the situation that they are talking about here. It's more like imagine a work for yourself. I mean, we're in Genshin. Tevat has its own laws, so I might be on a wrong track here. But out of that context, this is stupid. This last thing is not, and this is different thing entirely. I just want to make myself clear about that, or my thoughts about that.
What? If that happens, then what?
Hyakujitsu Hakushion. I'm still trying to.
We see patients like this a lot at the clinic. On the outside, it might seem like nothing is wrong. But on the inside, a sense of emptiness begins to take over, until the person loses the capacity to recognize beauty in the world.
That's a different thing. Still. That's called dissociation, by the way, in psychology, which can represent itself different ways and on different ages, definitely, and also like the ways how trauma causes this, because of course it's trauma induced. It could have a vast different results, and commonly known broke up personalities could be at a young age. That could happen. At older age, because you know the dissociation can happen in old age as well. My hands up here, but when between these personalities, which one of those personalities would be like that doesn't allow for protection of the person or of the mind, part of part of their mind would dissociate from the rest, and that would lose the capacity to recognize beauty in the world, because if they would, then they would be like drawn to it, and if they were drawn to it, then they would allow the mind or the person to go into situations that could hurt them because they allowed it earlier and they hurt themselves, and that's why they are like keeping themselves from it. But that's a part of a mind, not the entire mind. You know, it's a from in the future I probably will distinguish and these things more. If, like usually I'm talking about just a mind, but actually this happens in a part of a mind. Now, if that part of the mind that does this, it wants to protect it, but it's like very radical that way. But the other part is that that it wants to protect, or the rest is what they are what they want to protect. And if that protection no, that dissociation happens at a young age, very traumatically, and it's in a way that it wants to close the other part entirely. Then in between these parts, there's actually like a memory block, which is, you know, memories are very prominent parts of Genshin story. So the memory block doesn't allow certain parts of this blocked part, or like dissociated part, to remember the other one, and vice versa, you know. And when they don't remember, then that's the dissociative identity disorder, when it's basically two separate personalities will develop in the same person. Now if that dissociation doesn't happen, then the two parts remember what the other does, but still a clear change in personalities could happen inside one person, like as if they would be two person, you know, like when someone gets disturbed or protective, then they can be very aggressive, while otherwise they are very peaceful, very like easygoing or whatever. But when that happens, then that's so the dissociation is that strong. Now in this case, it's more like one part is depressed, and it clearly seems like there was some trauma that caused this. So there's probably no broken up personalities, but the dissociation is there. Now this other part, so usually the inner child is that they want to protect, and that's why if the inner child is there, then popcorn could be connected to the inner child, while there's a grown up there. That is, so it could be that popcorn wasn't around until this happened, and then they don't even know the difference. I'm just guessing here, or have my own fantasy or own creativity feel in the dark. But it could be. Also, that was a week ago, or more than a week ago, I think, that I played this, so I barely remember anything what they were actually talking about. So like really just the outlines of the story. You know, I remember more about the prune stuff. You know, that she wants to chase down the mages and Alice and whatnot. But other than that, I'm really in the mindset of thinking about this kind of stuff. So that's why I can't really just go over in sentences like these that are out of context very harmful to believe that I mean, this could be looked at as a cartoon, but still, there were a lot of things in cartoons that I believed for way too long when I was a kid, or did not understand the real meaning behind them. Not all of them had real meaning behind them.
As one of our patients put it, it's not that I'm gone, It's the knowledge that my inner child is never coming back.
Well, I guess I was spot on. Huh.
No, no! I have to help her.
But how not coming back? So they were faced with something that they didn't
Where
want,
did
and
she go?
so the inner child
Will she be back
was
for
hurt.
dinner?
They usually are not gone and not changed that easily.
No, Chi-Chi. That was just a metaphor. Or, personification? One of the two.
Hmm.
Who says she can't come back? Sometimes, after I get let out of confinement, I dash off so fast even Master Jean can't catch me. But then, Dodoko reminds me that that's a surefire way to get sent back to confinement, so I turn around and go back. Well, there's a more literal take, but Paimon thinks the logic still applies. Yeah, I think so too. If anyone has a chance of getting through to her, it'd be Popcorn, right? He is her imaginary friend after all. She has to listen to him.
Actually, for the inner child, I would say so.
True. I'd hate for her to get to the point of needing professional help. If she can work through these problems on her own, even better.
But Popcorn said Hamura hasn't thought about him in ages. She's not gonna be able to hear him or talk to him.
So that could be that the inner child woke up because of some recent trauma, brought it back, or even if working some recent problems that that is around resolving the trauma that the inner child had.
Which is why our first priority is to get her to remember him.
I have to find Hamura. I have to help her.
Yeah.
Wait, don't just run off! The little Hexen Circle wants to help too.
Magic that never fails. So the thing is that I was like around around here when this whole thing started. But of course, because they were standing here, it's understandable, but I still didn't even start the quest outside of... So, nah, whatever. I still think that it shouldn't start without, like... It should be, there's a warning. Would you want to do the quest? Yes or no? And quick, click, there you go. Let's do the quest. No problem with that. Okay, where are we going? I'm not even following the quest, you know. Oh, they ran off quite.
Popcorn's over there! Come on, let's get closer.
Right?
Homura, the proposal you submitted still has issues. It needs to be more creative. It needs that spark. Back to the drawing board. Your ideas were so good when you first started working here. What happened? You know how crucial this pitch is for us. We value your work, but you need to get your head in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But this is already the 12th draft. Never mind. Understood.
That's Homura? Isn't that the girl we met outside of Isa Bathhouse a few days ago?
Actually, she is, and I mean, I even remember because she was so tired. She had passion, though.
That person Popcorn keeps ramming into must be her boss. It doesn't seem like either of them can see him.
Homura still doesn't remember Popcorn. So, she can't see him.
Guess she doesn't wear her hair in pigtails now that she's all grown up, huh?
Huh?
Well, long hair is a lot of work.
And no more flowery dresses either.
I wouldn't wear flower dresses, but I had long hair for a while, and yeah, I can agree.
Well, my mom says pants are easier to work in. But I suppose it's just a matter of wearing what's comfortable.
There's an exhibition being held in a few days. You need to find some time and show the client around. Take good care of him, all right? Our orders for the next year depend on it.
Now the question is, because they probably want us to think that the boss is someone who bosses her around a lot, but I think that would be way too easy first. But it could be. It's just, I think there's something else.
Oh, and draw up a diagram while you're at it. You're always doodling something or other, aren't you? Doesn't need to look that impressive up close. Just enough to impress the client during the presentation.
Oh, okay. Maybe it is exactly the boss.
Draw up a sketch. The actual content doesn't matter. Just make it look good. We'll change it later depending on the client's feedback.
Man, that workload is triggering my fight or flight.
Yeah.
Or just flight, to be honest.
First, I thought it's just something that she didn't do right, and maybe that's frustrating her. But it's not. It's more like, and do this, and do this, and do this. I know that kind of boss. Not recently, but yeah, there was one time a boss that I when I said them no, I won't do that. That's not my job description or anything. Because they were like asking something, and I would have basically done 2 works for them from then on. If just one time I was to say yes to that, then from then on I would had like the marketing department on my back, and for less than minimum wage, by the way.
Come on, Homura! Stand up for yourself!
Of course.
And he's smiling because
Oh, come on!
he doesn't have to
Where's
do
that
anything.
explosive temper you had as a kid? Like in that poem you wrote.
She's tired.
Wait, that's it. The poem. We can use that to remind her of her childhood and get her to remember Popcorn.
Bring on the tear bugs! Bring on the booger beasts!
Mean or nasty or in your face. One punch sends them to outer space.
Hey, Chichi remembers.
Give them one great monstrous whack! Wait, what comes next? Sayu? Shoot. I think I dozed off during that part.
Give him one great monstrous whack. Then... Stuff him in a big old sack! Yeah! I've got a sack with your name on it! Hey!
Uh-huh.
Wait!
Okay.
What is it? Confused about something?
Definitely.
I think you're the one who's confused. Your feedback changes from one moment to the next. You don't even know what you want, but somehow you expect me to read your mind? Maybe if you actually thought things through, we wouldn't have to redo them.
Yeah?
You want me to make the decisions? Fine. Then don't micromanage me. You nitpick everything I do just to complain again when I change it. You talk about a lack of creativity, but I don't see you coughing up ideas. You say the company values me? Really? Because I work myself into the ground every day, and do I even get a free cup of coffee to keep myself awake? No! I buy it myself!
Of course, we plan to reward our hard workers with several level...
Mm-hmm.
I'm not done. You want to talk about rewards? Because it seems like you just reward us with more work. Half the work I do is outside my job description.
That's what I was talking about.
I'm not a machine.
Oh?
You can't just wind me up and keep me running forever.
That's...
I'm overworked.
Keep throwing
I
it.
don't get enough sleep. I can't keep going on like this.
Yeah, quit.
You're my boss. If I can't have your mentorship and guidance, the least you could do is create a suitable working environment.
Yeah?
Oh, and drawing is what I do for fun. Not another thing you get to use to order me around, so just
Yeah.
shut up!
Yeah. Very similar. Not exactly, but very similar how I left one of my jobs. Not that suddenly, I would say, but yeah. One time you say no to a boss, then it's basically getting close to this.
Okay, you're upset. I see that, and you're right. I put too much on your plate. I'm sorry. You should take some time to relax and recharge. How about a 3-month paid vacation?
Okay, my job did. My boss did not do that while I was on that job. So, huh?
Ah, of course. Put my mora where my mouth is, right? I'll add on a 3-month bonus. How does that sound?
Huh?
A 3 months bonus. 3 months bonus. 3 months bonus. 3 months bonus.
Okay, are you going too far? Okay, or are you? Maybe I was. I was really onto something. I'm just guessing because we could get there very soon to figure it out. But if I was, then it doesn't have to be like everything around me in a few days about that. Like there would be too many things that would be around that topic.
Everything okay?
Huh?
Oh, yes.
Okay, does she know? Does she know? That's the question, because that's definitely the two part, the dissociated mind. It's just the different parts of her mind. Do they know about each other? I mean, not like how I explain it. It's just does she have the same consciousness?
You sure?
Actually, no. Everything is not okay.
Huh?
I think the proposal I submitted is more than competitive enough. Maybe I could talk you through it, and then you can decide whether changes are really necessary. But first, I'd like to take 2 days off. We can go over it when I get back. Is that okay?
Listen, I get that things come up, but now's not the best time. We're up against some tight deadlines, so just hang in there.
I'm sorry, but I can't. I have too much work, and it's starting to impact my health. I hope you can understand.
You never said anything, and your work is always on time, so I just assumed you could handle it.
Now that's an important point. Sometimes this is he went way overboard, of course. But if she didn't say anything, I'm not saying that he's on the right because of that. But she does need to communicate that outside and not like hide it. Oh, I'm not tired. I can't take and whatever. But I don't think that. So this way, both of them are wrong. But this is what a considerate boss would say. So yeah, it's. She went overboard, and then he went overboard, and then changes his approach. That's commendable.
I complete my work on time because I'm a professional. It's those unreasonable, last-minute tasks that force me to work overtime. And I've been doing that a lot lately. I was hoping you could be a little more mindful of the work you assign me in the future.
But the client is going to be here soon. How am I going to find someone on such short notice?
Well, that's why you don't you don't treat your workers like this. That's why you need to care. Because when the situation comes, then they might be just okay. That was too much, and her health is more important than your entire company or whatever you're running here. Regardless of what kind of person she is, regardless of what kind of person you are.
Entertaining clients was never part of my job description to begin with.
Yeah.
Of course. If you really can't approve my time off, I've made peace with having to...
Yeah.
Now, hold on just 1 minute. No need to be rash. How about this? Rest up, get yourself back in working order, and your position will be waiting. Just don't make it too long, okay?
Of course. I'll try.
Yeah. So, not the right boss. Not the worst boss. Not the worst approach. But not the right approach. Closer to the right approach than he's closer to the right boss. But he is definitely there to change. So he's like a bit notice and good communication. He's not unreasonable, I would say, at this point.
Whoa. That was close. I was about to say I'd made peace with having to meet the client.
I was so sure. I was so sure.
Popcorn! It's really you! Oh, and you're not alone.
Huh?
Hello, Miss Homura. We're Popcorn's friends.
Wait, so my imaginary friend has real-world friends besides me? This isn't also in my imagination, is it?
Popcorn explains what happened with the little witches, blah blah.
I see. Thanks for doing that. I haven't been doing so hot lately, so I've been having nightmares. Sorry you had to go through all that trouble.
Don't worry. The nightmare's been devoured, so you should be able to get a good night's sleep from now on.
But the Dough King said you still have mental issues.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no. That's not... You can't just say that, Chi-Chi. Adults can't handle being that direct.
Yeah, kinda.
So, anyway, Popcorn said you've been really busy at work?
Yeah. This is my first job. I was so excited at the start, thinking this was my chance to make a name for myself. But reality turned out to be pretty harsh. Endless work, difficult relationships, and plans that fall through. I couldn't even solve one problem before even bigger ones would pop up.
Yeah, I live like that.
It was suffocating. Even after getting off work, I was too tired to do the things I used to enjoy. All I wanted to do was lie down.
I know exactly what you mean. The adult world is a cold and cruel place.
She will get a look from the others, right?
How in the... You're not even an adult!
Uh-huh.
Huh? I don't get it at all. We all live in the same world, right? Mom said grown-ups are just big kids in grown-up clothes.
Yeah, that's also true.
Huh?
Yeah, I've gathered a lot of intel about this. Turns out, when no one's looking, some grown-ups play their own games too, or put on little puppet shows, or even pretend to cook stuff. I
Mhm.
won't say who, though.
Nothing has to change. We can still fight monsters or pretend the floor is lava. You just have to picture it, and we can do it.
I mean, now that's too much. You know, parkour.
Kinda like how I imagined going on that rant just now. Even though it wasn't real. Just picturing
Oh,
it felt pretty cathartic.
oh, so that was in her imagination, the rant, and there was the reality that came out. Oh, okay, so that was more subtle. I see. Okay, I thought that the entire thing came out, and then she was holding back, and then they were having a consensus. But I do get it, and of course that's the right move. But that brings up another thing about this, having the conversations inside our heads all the time, which is very, very harmful to do.
That's not enough, though. Children are innocent. Their fantasies become real to them. So make-believe gives them genuine happiness.
It's like what I like to think of when I have, because I still do, when I have these conversations in my head, like that I need to talk to somebody, or even just like have to do some bureaucracy, and I imagine how it will go on, and what I think about is that there was this one time when I knew somebody from long ago, a girl, and now a woman, of course, but she was funny. She was good looking, attractive, and she had a very cool, deep voice that I liked. And you know, but I didn't get to know her really. So it was like when people get to know the other, then I mean, first time when they meet, then people like have their imagination fill in the entire blankness with how they are, what kind of people they are, and usually that filling up the emptiness is with what kind of people we would like them to be. So when after I knew her, there was like 10 years plus. The next time when we met, not when we met, but when we got to a situation where I was like, okay, I will get into the company of her. I mean that was what was happening. So that wasn't my decision to go and get into her company, but I got into her company, and I was like, what if we would talk, and I would just say that, you know what, let's go out and and tell her that all I know that she looks hot. I mean, not with these words, but that she looks hot, and she has a cool deep voice. But all the rest is just about her is just in my head, because I don't even know her. So why wouldn't we fill in the blanks? So do you get me? Because that approach, I think that was a cool approach, and I still think that it would have been. But even that conversation was only in my head. So that's the funny part about it. But even then, that's a better conversation, and that I with that I can have a closure whenever I have these conversations popping up in my head with any situations. Then I start to think about this one that I just told. This one, that this is the cool version of it, the coolest version of it I can think of. And regardless, all the rest, it's just my fantasy. It's just in my head. It doesn't even matter. The reality will be different anyway. So why would I waste my time, waste my mental mental capacity with that? Nope, shouldn't do that. And that makes me stop doing that. So, like, that's what I'm saying, because just stopping it, it's not easy. But if you have something that when you do that, that would pop into your mind, that would remind you that to stop it, then it's easier, because then it's not in the subconscious anymore. It's a conscious decision, you know. So yeah, that's my trick for that. Doesn't work all the time. Still, it's just it's much better, you know. Yeah, advice.
But adults know it isn't real. So imagination becomes a form of self-deception. It's called a mental escapade.
Yeah, escapism. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're correcting. You mean mental escapism?
Oh, right! Yes, that. Oh, shoot. I memorized it wrong.
No, you were right though.
The point is, you can't just fantasize about the things that make you happy. You have to take action.
Yes.
That goes for work and regular life. Whether it's something or someone that's getting you down, you never have to accept the status quo. Just like earlier, saying no is the first step.
Yeah. Okay.
And if it continues to stand in your way, just give it the old tear bug and booger beast treatment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the spirit. And if all else goes wrong, I guess the worst case scenario is you just find a new job.
Yeah. I don't know why Paimon looks like that, because in the worst, it's not even the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is getting stuck in a job that ruins your life.
Yeah, that's... actually, not sure if that'd be something to celebrate.
Okay, just because of your... yeah.
Are you disappointed in me, Popcorn? All those dreams I had as a kid, and I haven't achieved a single one. I grew up to be a pathetic adult, huh?
Huh.
Can you eat as much tempura as you want, day in and day out?
Well, I guess.
Can you buy your favorite light novels and manga without having to ask an adult?
Yeah.
Yeah. I make my own mora, so I can buy whatever I want.
Then you're an amazing little adult in my book.
Yeah. I saw a very similar short the other day. I mean, with the similar principle, but not. Is the principle the right word here? Still, you get what I'm saying. So the story was completely different, but it was like a guy meeting his teenager self, and he was like ashamed, but the teenager self was really proud of what he will become in the future, and that made the other guy like come out of depression because of that. But it was funny how it was shown.
Huh. I never thought kids would be the ones to give me a much-needed pep talk. But you make some great points. I'll try to take a different approach. Oh, and thanks for everything. You too, Popcorn.
That was awesome, by the way. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna stop things so many times. Barely a few sentences were said. 45 minutes we are in this video, so yeah.
Are you disappointed in me, Popcorn? All those dreams I had as a kid, and I haven't achieved a single one. I grew up to be a pathetic adult, huh?
I'm not gonna skip this one.
Can you eat as much tempura as you want, day in and day out?
Well, I guess.
Can you buy your favorite light novels and manga without having to ask an adult?
Yeah. I make my own mora. So, I can buy whatever I want.
Then you're an amazing little adult in my book.
By the way, oh, the psychological journey that this game makes, and how it becomes a metaphor of the mind, because it becomes a metaphor. If I would have the time, or if I will have the time to do it, because if I get the job that I'm about to get in a few days, then next to it I will have enough time to do stuff, and one of them would be my plan to put this the Genshin story in contrast of another one that would revolve around the
What
other
am I
one
now,
story
you
and some psychological
Just a
stuff.
human who's lost her voice.
Oh, if I would be able to, that's a mind-blowing thing. For me, at least. Maybe not for everybody. But hopefully I will be able to do it. It's an educational one, a psychological, philosophical one, a fantastical one, an exciting one.
Aw, it's so nice seeing Popcorn and Hamura together again. Yeah,
Prune?
makes me think about Descartes. Wait a second. What am I even doing? I've barely made any progress. What's wrong? Well,
Yeah, you were planning something different, huh?
It's okay. If you don't want to talk about it, we can pretend we didn't hear anything. But if you do choose to trust us with it, I'm sure we'd all be more than willing to help out. Right, little witches?
Yeah?
Yeah! In my heart, Prune is already one of us. We all like you a lot.
definitely. We worked super well tracking down those fragments. It's like we were made for each other. Plus, our heights all match too. You even taught me how to use a hammer like the pair of stilts so I could feel what it'd be like to be taller.
Prune knows a lot and likes sharing. She gave me a book on finches.
On seconds, all that. Besides, she's so used to you being a part of the little Hexen Circle now, she can barely imagine divvying up snacks without counting your share.
That's a point.
You guys, I'm not that great.
But they're using the... That's not even the same.
I've been lying from the start. I'm not Alice's friend.
Yeah, we know.
I'm a witch hunter. Witches are my enemies. I never be friends with someone like her.
Oh, that's cool.
She challenged me to a debate. And when she lost, she took my imaginary friend away. Like it was nothing. Descartes is my best friend.
She didn't take her away, I guess. Probably she grew up so fast. Too fast.
She said the only way to save him was to defeat all the witches. I went to Mondstadt to find them, only for the trail to lead me to Inazuma. So I took a boat overnight to get here, and then I met you guys instead. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
that butterfly is like... It's not that bad. Oh, it's not coming back.
You're not evil witches at all. Just a group of innocent kids. And you've been so nice to me. I can't treat you like my enemies. I can't.
That breaks my heart.
It's okay, it's okay. Just let it out.
That makes it worse. Okay, I did not read any of that.
I feel a lot better now. Thanks.
I'm guessing it was about comforting her.
But, crying like that in front of everyone was super embarrassing. Maybe it could be our little secret.
You got it. Prune, could Paimon ask, did you actually see Alice take Descartes away?
Yeah, probably not.
Well, no. I didn't see how she did it.
Then, did she say how you're supposed to defeat the other witches?
There were no specifics. But I'm sure she expects me to fight them or something. That's what a villain would do, right?
But she's not the villain, you know.
Well, in our experience, Alice's trials are usually a bit more unconventional. Besides, she wouldn't be that mean.
I don't care what kind of trick she has in store. I'm a witch hunter, and that won't change. So, I don't think me and the other little witches can be...
You might be at odds with the big witches, but that has nothing to do with the little Hexen Circle.
What?
Yeah, the little Hexen Circle didn't exist when Alice issued that challenge. You can join for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The little Hexen Circle can band together to defeat the big witches and save your imaginary friend.
Mm-hmm.
But... Clea's Alice's daughter.
I'm kind of confused about the details, but I bet it's supposed to be a big fun game.
Yeah.
Cause Mom always says I'm gonna beat her one day and become the bestest witch in the whole wide world.
Yeah, that's not what she meant.
Catching the big witches sounds like a fun game to me. I want to play for sure.
Sounds like a chance to get in some good training. Count me in.
Yeah.
I'm trying to become an even stronger ninja than my sensei too. That way, I can sleep as much as I want and nobody can say a thing.
Master said that's called when the branch grows higher than the tree. We all want that, right, Chi-Chi?
Chi-Chi likes trees.
Yeah, the most necessary point.
Plus, Paimon and the Traveler have been around the block with all this witch stuff. With us around, we can defeat whatever great, big, powerful, impressive mages we want.
Yes, I've been voluntold. Is that a real word? Volunteered would be like... Nah. That's more like AI tries to... Seems like AI tries to translate it. Let's see if... Oh, it's a slang. Okay, so in slang it works. I see.
You guys are a really awesome group of kids. You know that?
Yeah.
Just give me your hand, and you'll be an official member of the Little Hexen Circle.
Yeah. A lot of... I mean, I guess Genshin was always trying to do that in some ways, but they are like having so many of these, especially since you can do this. so many of compositions or whatever that is like aiming for people to want to make pictures, which is a good thing. I'm not saying because it's very artistic, or has an artistic direction in it.
I guess I can do kid things with all of you. To go along with the group, I mean. Alright, I'll join.
Does they do give more emotions and more animations in the movements? It gets just better and better and better. Because this is a complaint that so many people have. I don't have a problem with that because I think a game is like that, then it's their way of being. But they are saying people are saying that it's outdated and whatnot. We have pixel art games still, so this game is like for this time, you know, this era will be in it. Probably 10 years, and I hope that I will be here until the end.
Come on, do the thing! No, I'm not that much of a kid.
Hehe. Oh. Oh.
Fine, fine. You don't have to give me that look. I'll say it. Little witch prune reporting for duty.
Oh. Okay, Witch Hunter, the only sane one in a cruel world, self-proclaimed, with the audience of all authored apprehensions, including kids, picture books, etc., and yet a kid nonetheless.
Ugh, so embarrassing.
And
Wait, is this for real?
yeah,
But I haven't defeated the witches. Did you escape on your own? Are you hurt? Here, let me see.
yeah, you did. You did defeat the witches that were poisoning your mind.
Wait, what's going on? Is it Descartes? Yeah, he's back. He's really back.
Because you can be a kid again for a
What
little
did
while.
he say? He said... it's a long story, and he'll explain later.
Hmm?
Whoa! A weird-looking dog!
What do you mean, weird? He's adorable! Hold on. You can see him? Wait, are these your imaginary friends? How come I can see them? Wow, look at all of them.
Tuan Tuan flew away. She wants to go play over there.
Come on! Let's go! All the imaginary friends can play together!
Wait, what? Wait for me!
Yeah, definitely.
Did you see that? Everyone's imaginary friends are here! In the real world! Let's catch up and see what's happening!
Real or imaginary, seeing all these friends together like this is a wonderful sight.
Oh, Alice, your magic did this, didn't it?
Astute as ever, traveler. Consider it a well-earned gift for the little Hexen Circle for completing their grand quest. I just thought I'd give all our lovely imaginary friends a chance to come out and say hello. What a lively gathering this turned out to be.
That's not the only gift, though, is it? Popcorn is back to normal, but we can still see him.
Oh, right! After fixing the whole nightmare situation, Popcorn should have gone back to being a normal imaginary friend. We shouldn't be able to see him. Unless...
You think I would deny my little witches the chance to witness their touching reunion? Clee would have been devastated if she'd missed it, and I certainly can't have that.
So, you didn't take Prune's imaginary friend, did you? You don't go around
bullying little kids.
Well, she kind of does.
No, I did not take her imaginary friend.
Paimon knew she was right to defend you earlier.
In fact, when I met Little Prune, her imaginary friend was on the verge of disappearing.
What?
You've spent quite a bit of time with her now. What's your impression?
She's kind of grown up.
Well, even though she looks like a small, cute kid, she seems more like a grown-up. She's smart, mature, and super reliable.
Still, it seems like she puzzles a lot of things up.
Precisely. Prune has always been a precocious child, ever so curious about the world. She studied things beyond her years and began to grow up rather quickly. I'm sure that all sounds well and good. But it's unfair to expect a child to step into the adult world so soon. With all that weight placed on such small shoulders, something is bound to break.
Okay. Yeah, the previous one doesn't. Just this one. It is unfair to expect a child to step into the adult world so soon. With all that weight placed on such small shoulders, something is bound to break. Okay, then why not? Let's put it out there. Either a spoiler or maybe I will never do that video that I was talking about. There is a kurzgesagt video about it's titled The Egg, and that story was written by Andy Weir. Nowadays you can hear a lot about him because he wrote the Project Hail Mary. He wrote The Martian, and it's either a short story. I mean, actually, I did not even look up. Yes, it's not a long one. It's a thousand word long. I will look up because it might be that I'm not even comparing it to the video. It's more like just the easy cope out for people who wouldn't read it or whatever. The video is an 8-minute video, and I think that's all the 1,000 words could be in that video. Maybe I don't even know if it's just a conversation or if whatever. My point is here that that it's about what it is about. I'm not saying, but if you want to watch it, go there, watch it, come back. Then it's 8 minutes. It's not really long. Not long at all, actually, and very good. Oh, so good. So, if you can use Genshin as a metaphor to that, I mean, you would be able to. And there is a child and there is a parent. There is a parent and there is a child in that, and it's about entirely that all that weight placed on such small shoulders, something is bound to break. I mean, this thing is not said out loud in that, but I definitely think about this in certain ways. Even my own story that I'm writing, my own book, is filled in with this main idea. yeah, there is that immature decisions are can like cling into the mind, and they can become dangerous. Oh, my book is not about that. My book contains a lot of things. It's just my book contains that as well. That's what I'm saying. As a very important part of it.
In this case, her childlike innocence. You've witnessed how devastating the effects of that can be for yourselves not too long ago.
Right. Like what happened to Hamura. She'll stop dreaming and eventually she won't even be able to remember her imaginary friend.
I mean, I didn't have an imaginary friend, so, but I knew people who had. So I don't know about that. How it is, or maybe it could be that I'm not remembering, but I don't remember that I ever remembered my having an imaginary friend. I was playing with Matchboxes, Legos, and whatnot, but I don't know about. Maybe I should ask my parents about it. If I ever had an imaginary friend, but I don't think. I had a sister. You know, maybe that matters.
That's why I made up the whole thing about capturing Descartes and sent her to Mondstadt to defeat all the witches.
Mm-hmm.
You tricked her! The mages don't even live in Mondstadt! Ugh! That's a mean thing to do to a kid, Alice! Paimon shouldn't have spoken up for you earlier!
Why, thank you for the compliment, dear Paimon. I am the great, big, mean Dodo King, after all.
That means you chose Mondstadt for a different reason. I'm just thinking about how Alice introduced herself as the main villain. She could still be that.
Ah, well, the seeds of spirit and imagination are best nurtured by the soil of freedom, of course.
It was to give Klee someone else to play with, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sharp as a tack, Paimon. The witches of the little Hexen Circle do not disappoint. In any case, all's well that ends well, right? After spending time with the little witches, she regained her childlike innocence and was able to reunite with her imaginary friend. Ah, quite the amazing feat the little witches pulled off, huh? The most amazing one of all is my cute little Klee, of course.
Hey.
Founding the little Hexen Circle at such a young age, making her own decisions, accomplishing things all by herself. Don't be shy on the compliments now, okay?
Hey, Paimon, come here quick! Legwe's teaching Descartes how to do somersaults!
No matter how precious the moment, it can never last forever. You should head over before the materialization spell wears off, or you might miss the chance to meet everyone's imaginary friends.
Huh? Why didn't you say so sooner? Come on, let's go play!
It's through embracing our inner child that all of us can wield the magic known as happiness.
That's true. That's a very important sentence. Take notes, people, take notes.
And find our childlike spark and wonder once more.
This is unnecessary part, but not a bad thing to add.
So whether you're a little kid or a kid at heart, set your worries aside for a moment, forget about what's coming next, and allow yourself to have fun, if only just for the here and now.
Yeah. Is it there going to be an afterthought or whatever? Hey, they are not here. They're just gone. They're just gone? Oh no, they are here. Okay, okay.
Whoa! I never thought Gina would be so big.
Yeah, me neither.
Her belly is super soft too. It's a great spot for a nap.
Very tall. Taller than Sayu.
Wow, Chi-Chi, that was cold.
Oh, that was so cool. Not even just taller, but like 2 times the size.
I can warm us all up. Sparks and splash!
Mm-hmm. What you doing?
So, it was all a misunderstanding?
Mm-hmm.
That makes it even worse. She tricked me!
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I never said I regretted coming here. And no, I don't regret joining the little Hexen Circle either.
Mm-hmm. But you will have her as your sworn enemy. Okay. So let's do the rest here. Oh. Okay, so I cannot do it in other ways. Oh. Really? But why are you doing that? So why can't I jump back if I... Yeah, why is there no way to jump up? Why is there no way to jump up there? Yeah, not even from the side, it's just... Nope. Okay. Endless journey. Alright. I guess this is the same as the last one was. Oh, no, not the same. Similar. Maybe the magnet was the better. Really? And then it didn't even... It gives you the impression that you can jump up there. You cannot jump up there. No! No, fuck. And I didn't even get the freaking fucking magnet because angry whoa. But it was definitely a cheat. Oh. There you go, magnet. There you are. What are you doing there if you can... There's no way to jump up there. See if I care after I quit this. Yep, that was Gina. That's the bombing thing. What was the bombing thing? Oh, yeah, go off. Should I try to... It's way too sensitive. Okay. Yeah, that's too far, so let's go with this. I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, usable items. I don't care about the items. There. Right there. Can it reach? Well, let's see. Should be. Okay. Now this will not happen in one. But if I do this, then it finishes in the water. So I can throw it there, or I can throw it... Okay, let's try. Like this. Yep. from the field for 2 rounds. What? Whatever. Still too far for that, but... At this point, it's just... What would happen, because there's terrain. But now I'm curious. Curious. Let's see. That's just a pass, anyway. Yeah. Too much, way too much. So what I should try is this. And now it's perfect, so... But why are you going over? And just that far, because that was good. That was good. It went just that far. That just the drop down. I will do it this way anyway. There you go. Okay, here. But that's not that far. So if I do this, then it will bounce over. Yeah. For sure. So what I will do it from here. Oh, that's... Of course, the direction shouldn't be good, huh? There you go. Okay. Change into her go-to. Isn't... This is what I have, what I did just now. No, This is the bond that I did just now. Oh, just because I didn't get the... Okay, that's cool. Just because I did not get the... okay. So it tricked me. It tricked me! Ah! I'm gonna hate it forever. I'm gonna hunt down the Dodoko Golf. As long as I live. Oh yeah. We know these. How was it? Should I? Or does it matter? The order. I mean, I need these stones for sure. think I need it like this. What? I didn't even know that I can die in this. Okay, so going around up there, down. I guess that's how it goes. Let's. But they come back anyway, so. Do I need to go down first or? Alright. Yay. Next one. Sorry. Okay, here, disappearing ones. Is it going to be going back and forth? I'm gonna check this one. Oh, that was close. Okay, come back. There you go. I like it that these are actually a little bit challenging. Not much. Oh yeah. Now the question is, I mean, I can do this. Yep. Just like that. I mean, challenging in a way that for the target audience, target age would probably they wouldn't just fart and I'm done. Get what I'm saying? Okay, last one. Ja. I don't even remember what we were doing here. So attack increased. Extra characters gain an additional 70%. That's the second part. First, training. Use Night Soul aligned. Okay. High frequent elemental damage. You should use Electro and Animal. I mean, I will use Chaska. Yeah. She's like someone that I would rather have than Mizuki. that's something that I would change in Atlanera. Yeah, she's missing from my roster, definitely. Okay, but other than that, I get that they want us to use. I go this way. Alright, here. Pyro, that's it. Or Hexerai. Who would be main damage? My nickel is still just 79. For what reason? Okay, let's do it that way. That just putting them there, and then we will figure out. I mean, who else? No, Abedu. There was Durin. But where is Durin? There you are, Durin. Klee is Hexerai. Venti is Hexerai. I still probably miss one. Whatever. Too many characters. Okay, can we change? Yeah. There is no main damage in this party. I guess Durin will be it. Shockwave is released. Blah blah. Whatever. Doesn't really care anyway.
Fearless.
Oh, that's good. Oh, okay. No. Finalize. I messed it up entirely. All right, that's not it. That's not it. That's not. There you are. Sorry.
Show no mercy. Illusion shattered. Light it up. Let's fly. Bullseye. Yeah. Open fire.
Hold on to your hats.
You two. Time to end them. Fulfill our path. Shine down. Locked on. Locked on. Locked on.
Ha. What is happening? Did I crash? No. But that was strange.
Think you can get away? Odds revealed.
Devouring claw! The abyss's burning shadow!
Heaven's will, made mine.
Poof, begone. Brace yourself. Time for takeoff.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Leave it to me! The story has only just begun!
I live within you.
Such defiance. Think you can get away?
Watch out! As you wish.
Get to work! Lolene, eat Papa! Get him!
Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
Light of the blazing sun!
Knock him down.
Oh, that was...
Locked on! Open fire! Open fire!
Shine down.
Rise with the sun! Ha! Open fire! Locked on!
Story has only just begun! Stay back!
Time for takeoff. Let's play.
Our little secret. I think not.
Thunder! You stay away from me!
I live within you.
Think you can get away?
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day.
Leave it to me! The turning point in...
Alright. That was the end of it. Leof. And let's see the finish. Results. Oh, I get it now. So that's the outrage that we didn't even get a weapon. It's just a weapon appearance. I get it. That's why I didn't have those kind of descriptions. Okay. Where are we now? By the way, at about 20-ish, here I got a Mizuki. So there's a C2 Yima Mizuki in the party. Yeah, it was like 22. About. Which I don't mind. I don't mind at all. So I was wishing like 2 times here, or not 2 times, like from the previous 4-star until the next one. I mean, we can check how many times was that. Yeah, altogether 9 times. No, 8 times. But I got a bell. Of course. What else? Which one of the other the other weapons would be good? You would think that the bell is the best weapon here, right? I mean, it's obvious. Actually, I mean, I probably had more than enough of the bells for that even before, yeah. It's on Dory. Now the question is, wait a second, because it works in different way, right? Oh, you're not a claymore user. Like this, okay, so even she could use, with any claymore it would go. I see. Alright. So if I don't want any weapon to be silly looking, I have options. Alright, let's do the witches. Whatever. Also, I was missing out the story quest, even though I was trying to look around. No, I was missing out from the very beginning to check out the entirety, because as soon as I saw Kave, I was like, okay, the story gets me here. But in Sumeru City, there were a lot of characters that that we could talk to.
Metaphors speak for themselves.
And then in the temple, the Temple of Silence or whatever, one of the temples, there was a conversation between Nicole and Faruzan, which was super cool. And I know that there I was looking for every possibility. I was like, maybe I'm wasting my time. I was looking in every corner. Of course I missed them, which was basically one of the best interactions in the game. And you know, they were talking about these sculptures, and there was a giant squirrel sculpture just like that. So yeah, I've been missing out.
Oh, you're here! I was just starting to wonder if I should send you clearer instructions.
Yeah, that was... It took me a while.
But then I thought, if I make my hints too obvious, it might get in the way of your travel plans.
Yeah.
And then, just as I was pacing back and forth, agonizing over what I was going to do, you turned up here anyway. So, it looks like everything worked out fine.
Hey, Nicole! You're so full of energy today! And words! You're so full of words!
Surprising, huh?
I'll take that as a compliment. Alright then, are you ready to check out my next room?
Is this Nicole's studio? Why is it just a bunch of empty frames on white walls? Let's take a closer look.
Now that's Celestia. Oh, not necessarily, but definitely the, you know, the battle pass story. Okay, let's investigate this one.
What the? Paimon almost had a heart attack being sucked in by a painting like that. Wait a sec. This place looks familiar. Oh, it's the table where the mages hold their tea parties.
It all started the first time Alice invited me for tea.
Huh?
On that day, I didn't attend in person, mostly because back then, I still hadn't decided whether I really wanted to join the Hexen Circle or not. Alice
Alice was the only one there who knew my true identity. She warned me not to say a word, or let anyone else discover who I was. I was only supposed to observe.
And then what happened?
Well, then I concluded that she was punishing me for my hesitation to join. Everyone was talking about such interesting things. How could I not chime in?
I think she was expecting, because you're very talkative and you had to be silent first, and also like because she was like, if you are not allowed or not supposed to speak, even mentally, then you want to. If you would, then maybe the other people's like first impression about you was like, okay, she's a quiet one. and then suddenly the next day.
And of course, when you're in the middle of a conversation and someone throws out a question you know the answer to, how are you supposed to keep your mouth shut? Which brings us to the bet between Barbeloth and Alice, Rhindaughter's forbidden creations, Ivanovna's political machinations. It was like a series of exquisitely acted plays, distilled within the confines of a teacup. Their words alone were enough to ignite my instinct to lay the truth bare before them.
So, you piped up inside their heads?
Huh?
Of course not. Even though I felt like my head was going to explode, I still made sure to hold it all in. I'm a responsible angel, after all, and I'm well aware of the difference between what I want to say and what I'm allowed to say. So, I had a private little word with Alice inside her head, just me and her, and I agreed to join the Hexenzirkel, right there and then. She was quite happy about my decision, but as for the talking inside her head, well, she claims that over the next few days, she had such a headache that she had to visit a doctor in Liyue to get some relief. But she can hardly blame me for that.
How about we go look at the other frames? Paimon's starting to feel like she needs some relief. Is that an Irminsul tree?
Oh, spill the tea.
Oh, this painting here? You're clearly no strangers to the white trees. But did you know that the first angel's betrayal happened beneath one of their very boughs?
I don't think so. Sounds familiar. Are we okay? Oh.
Paimon's curious now.
Okay.
Well then, I guess it's finally time for me to tell you a tale of romance and horror. Let me just think how best to protect the identity of those involved. Alright, got it.
Okay, so at first I was worried that maybe because of the sounds familiar, she will be like skipping parts that she would assume that, oh, I know about it. But then, okay, romance and horror. This is the one that I'm focusing on. Let me just think how best to protect the identity of those involved. So, characters that we know about. We know this story about the first angel and whatnot, but we can't possibly know the characters, you know. So, yeah.
A long, long time ago, there was once a traveler who wandered among the stars.
Yeah.
They were nothing like you, but that's not important right now.
Huh?
One day, he traveled to a silver tree to visit the princess of the morning star. Before long, he started asking her about her kingdom's most forbidden secrets. His words puzzled the princess. How could he possibly know of all these things forbidden by the gods? The young man revealed his origins and showed the princess things she had never seen before. A free will and love, both noble and spiritual. His words awakened her sense of self, hitherto shackled by the gods. Her heart soared, carrying her beyond limits she had never crossed before.
I'm so curious about this. About this here. I did not look at the mural behind it for a while now.
The princess of the morning star confided the kingdom's secrets to the youth, and between them, love grew and blossomed, along with a determination to defy the gods.
This is just a cookie-cutter love story. You said to be horror.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Paimon. The horror's about to begin. They yearn to help the people live lives of unfettered freedom, but the gods could not forgive their betrayal. They sent down thunder and fury, destroying the lovers' home. And when the Great War subsided, the power and the wisdom of the princess were lost, never to return. Even her closest friends were cursed.
The angels.
Yeah. That ending was pretty scary after all. But didn't you say you were going to tell us about the first angel? And you're not saying this story's actually true, are you?
It sure is. And that's the scariest part.
Oh, no. We just left. There's no looking around, but definitely we get pieces.
Hey, this is Simulanka! But why are there light novels from Yai Publishing House all over the floor?
Who are those two?
Well, on the subject of my literary enlightenment, my greatest inspiration of all is none other than Lady Anya herself. She was the last to join the Hexenzirkel, and yet the first to leave. I loved all of her stories, whether it was just an idea or a fully fleshed out manuscript. Anya was always so skilled at making her readers gasp with joy. Hexenzirkel discussions rarely stray far from magic, and it's my belief that Anya possessed a unique magic of her own. She could weave love and compassion into words and stories that would touch the hearts of others. I asked her for tips on how to write compelling tales. She taught me a lot of tricks and techniques, but in the end, my biggest enemy has always been myself.
Yeah, me too. Too lazy to put pen to paper. Kinda.
That's one way of putting it. Communicating through thought is so much more convenient. I guess even angels can succumb to laziness. However, recently I've resolved to make an effort, even if it's just to spare myself reproaches from a certain old Seelie friend of mine.
Ooh! Does that mean we're finally gonna get to read something you've written?
Who said anything about writing? I'm talking about buying popular works from the last few centuries to flip through in my spare time.
Oh, yeah. I get it. What just... So those were the 3 feathers here.
These paintings all remind me of places that hold great significance in my heart. And now, the studio has been fully restored. All right, go ahead and claim our reward. What? Don't look at me like that. Of course this reward is ours. You're not going to leave this chest unopened, are you? I can't let you leave if you do. Besides, after telling you so many stories, don't I deserve a reward of my own?
She's so eager to give us treasure.
A happy story all wrapped up. See you next time. Come to think of it, this Mage's Lodge holds a special significance for me, too. A painting within a house within a painting, worlds within worlds. Fascinating, isn't it?
Even that is a foreshadowing kind of thing, or more like explanation kind of thing, or even that. How? That's 4 pictures. We were at 3 places. That's 4 pictures. Whatever. We're not able to go to the next one, huh? Yeah. Not like this. I mean, how would I figure out when the next one will be available? But I guess, not that easy. Wait. So this was the... Last time weren't we just thrown out? Easily, willingly. So her house will stay here. With all the rooms, I'm guessing. But there's one of the 70 Chronicles as well. But are these just repeating themselves? Because coming here to her, we get. I know that we get this this blessing, which means that in Not Cry we were getting this moon sign whatever thing, even when we don't have enough characters, enough Not Cry characters in the party, I think.
The Kuhenki and I were just playing a picture guessing game. Would you like to join?
Yeah. So more like shortened versions. Shortened versions of what was.
See if you can guess what this picture is.
The moon, unagi, an arc. Pepper, snow, a ghost.
Huh, that was way too obvious.
Salami, anchovies, jam.
I'm afraid this riddle was a little too simple for us.
Once the game is over, the Kuhenki rush toward you. They appear.
Thank you for taking the time to play with the Kuhenki. I hope we can have just as much fun playing together next time.
Alright, so this is just a time visit. Yeah, Moon's Embrace that we get from her. So the moon sign shift will be ascendant green for a week. And that's why it is weekly. So I guess that's why they made shortened versions of these Selenity Chronicles. So I probably will not wait with these or visit these again if not necessary during a stream. Or maybe just if it falls to the stream, but usually I waited for on when I come to stream and then do these, but now I won't do that. But I won't do that. You know, as they say.
You're more than welcome to play with the Kuhenki again sometime.
I will. You wanna play with my Kuhenki? Alright. I guess. But I'm lagging again. What? Because in the meantime I'm hearing my video card that it is slowing down, and I think that's what causes these lags. Huh. Shouldn't that... I was already at 150 before. Whatever.
Add Astra.
Alright. Alright, that was all for today. Finished. I think I did nail the subject somewhat. I like thinking this way anyway, so I didn't mind it. I did put at least 20 minutes extra, or even maybe even more, to the Little Hexen Circle story quest, which might be not for everybody, but I do like it, and I do like the subject. Not the Little Hexen, I mean, that's not bad either, but it's more like what I was talking about. Let's not get into it again. I think when the time comes, we will get there. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.